Hey, girl. Good morning, Royals. So it's about 8 a.m. and I tried to get out here early because I have a task to do today. So I'm gonna try to top up my raised bed, my newest raised bed, the cheap way. I'm gonna try to top it up today. I do have plants in this raised bed, so I don't know how that's gonna work, but let me show you the raised bed. Okay, so here is the raised bed. It's pretty long. It goes all the way back to the corner, and I have some roselle in here. I have some okra. I have a couple of sunflowers, some cantaloupe, and then off to this other side, I have some corn that I'm gonna pull out. So if you see how low this is, it's just really annoying me. I don't like it. So I just wanted to raise it a tad. Yeah, hopefully it'll be closer to the top of the raised bed. Not all the way completely to the top because you do need room for water. Hey, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do. I don't know how well that's gonna do with plants already in here. But we're gonna work it out. I'm just curious, does anybody know when roselle is supposed to bloom? Because I feel like this thing, there's two plants in here. I feel like it's been growing for quite some time and it's just leaves. So I'm feeling like, it's about time for it to start blooming or doing something, fruiting. Let me know in the comments how long roselle takes to bloom because I'm getting a little bit impatient. I know we have all of fall, but I'm ready to see some little roselle buds on here. It's a really pretty plant. I really do enjoy the color and shape of the leaves. Okay, let's get to it. Let me show you what I actually got. So this did bring the soil level up a good bit. But I think adding the peat moss will do even better. Tearing up my little plants here. Okay, so I have that down. I think I am gonna go ahead and pour just a layer of perlite on top just to say I did it. And I might add some, ooh, I'll probably add some worm castings, but I won't add those until next month. So Let's add our perlite. You don't have to add perlite. I wasn't gonna do this, but just because I have it. Whew. Okay, so that was some hard work right there, but definitely worth it. I might do this to my other larger raised bed. I don't know. I'll have to see how I like it. I do like the perlite in it. It just makes it look more like potting mix, but I guess it could be considered a potting mix, just making your own potting mix, I guess. But I do like the perlite. So let me show you. So that's what it's looking like. And it did raise it to the last notch. That's what I was going for, so that I can put some amendments in the fall. I'm gonna put some compost on top, mushroom compost and worm castings, and that should give me just enough room. So I did want to throw in some cucumber seeds. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that right now, just so that it's out of the way and I don't have to worry about it anymore. That's really what I wanted to do, because we have just enough time to get probably a harvest off of them. We should. And I did buy a new variety called, I forget what it's called. I'll show you. So this new variety I found is called Market More, and I heard that these do good in hot weather, like during the summer. They can withstand the heat. So we're gonna sow some of these really quickly. Yeah, and that's what we're gonna have for the fall season. I'm not too fond of this back corner under all of this. I forget what the name of this plant is, but it's gonna be great for the cucumber because it's gonna give it some shade and everything. So I'm gonna put the cucumbers in this back corner, and I think they'll do well until it starts to cool down a bit. Let's see how many. I think we're gonna do 4, and hopefully they all pop up. Hey, Allie girl, you wanna help me? You always wanna help me. Okay, and we're gonna sow them right in this back corner. I'm gonna do 2 here and 2 here. Probably in another week or so, I'm gonna go ahead and start sowing some beans. You better not. Oh, you know what? Okay. So I'm gonna sow 2 seeds in each hole just to make sure that we get germination. And I can't forget to keep these watered because they're way back here in the corner. But cover those up. And that is it. So when these pop up, we'll come back in and we'll sow some beans in about a week. I'm feeling like root crops would do really good in this bed with this soil because it's very fine and the roots could get down way deep. Okay, let's water it in. Woo! So I did a video probably last week of pruning my peppers. This is a Scotch bonnet. I pruned it back and look, it's already sprouting. So that's a good sign. I'm excited for that. Woo, okay. We're gonna water all this in. And I'm hoping that this does well in this raised bed, this soil. I'm really hoping that it does. We'll see. Ooh, that was a workout. Look at me sweating and stuff. Okay, Royals, so that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. I hope that this was helpful. If you have ever used topsoil and peat moss in your raised beds, let me know in the comments below what your experience has been. I'm thinking about doing my cut flower garden next. We'll see if that happens. It's pretty hot out here, so I'll have to get out here and do that early, just like today. But yeah, if you like this video, give me a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in my next video. Bye, Royals.